Hello and welcome back, my dear beautiful rare butterflies. You look absolutely freaking amazing today. You really do. And we're gonna start into a movie reaction. Woo! Just imagine that there were like confetti falling down and stuff like that. Woo! Okay. Today we're gonna react to Inside Out 2. I have seen the first, of course. I wanted to see the second one in the cinema, but yeah, I didn't come to that. There were just too many movies that I wanted to watch that were in the cinema recently, and I also had no one to go into Inside Out 2 with me, so yeah. So we're watching it here now! Yay! I was just in the mood for it, so we're gonna watch Inside Out 2. Lean back, kick up your feet, and let's go, shall we? By the way, what do you think of like this purple background color? I don't know, I really liked it in the last videos and before I like went into my break, my long break. So I thought I'm gonna try it again. What do you think of it? Write in the comments. I can try another color too, or just with light, but I really think it looks great. I don't know. Tell me about it. Also, while we're talking about like really cute movies, I know I didn't say anything about really cute movies, but we're watching Inside Out 2 and Inside Out 1 was really cute and it actually made me cry, so yeah. While we're talking about that, I actually, Heartstopper Season 3 is out and I just watched it, like, I literally binged it yesterday. And I just binge watched it yesterday. I was like in bed at like 2 a.m. Because I binge watched the third season of Heartstopper. It was so great. They are so cute. Like everyone in this whole like TV show is just so freaking cute. They are so wholesome, cute babies. It's yeah. My heart bleeds for all of them all the time. It is yeah. This season was also kind of breaking my heart for like Charlie and Nick. So yeah. But it was really good. I binged it, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Definitely. I loved it. Okay, let's get into this reaction, shall we? There's like a new intro, isn't it? Like, isn't the Disney Castle intro usually much shorter? Like, is this new? Or did they like have it for a while and just... I haven't seen a Disney movie in so long. Oh no, we're going into puberty. That's gonna be hard.
It should be nothing but smooth sailing from here.
I love that we're reintroducing all these emotions and how they're like helping her with everything in this way right now. That is great.
Oh no, we should do something. No, that girl is a social Titanic. Do not get on that ship.
No, help her. Yeah, help her.
It's okay. I drop things all the time.
Oh, that's how you make friends.
Turns out when you put all of those beliefs together, they make the most wonderful thing of all. Her sense of self. I'm a good person.
Oh yeah, sense of self. I like that. I like that. I'm a good person. Yeah, I honestly I would have gotten up to and helped that because she looked so lost down there, and it's so horrible to like sit down there alone and like. It's horrible. It's so much easier if there's like another person with you. So, and you don't want to be a part of the people laughing. Like, those are not nice people. Why would you want to be friends with them? Be friends with that person up there. You don't want to be a part of those people like sitting there laughing, making fun of you, or making fun of like one person alone in the front. You just don't. That's just mean. Those are mean people. You don't want to be friends with mean people, right? At least I wouldn't want to. So yeah.
Florentine.
Oh, we use our slap shot.
No, we charge the gold.
Grace hasn't.
Because like you would also know that like not only are those mean people, but also they would like literally turn you to like you were the one in the front like having coin slip or something. They would just as easily turn on you too. If something like that, even if it's like a small thing happened to you, they would also just as easily turn on you. So yeah.
This is for all those memories that belong in the back of the mind. Like this penalty one. It's weighing on her, so let's lighten the load. A one-way expressway to...
Hasn't she learned anything? Hasn't she learned anything from the last movie?
It's pretty impressive.
You take such good care of.
Okay, at least this time, like, they're all on her side, but, like, didn't she learn anything from, like, the last movie, you know, when she also thought she knew everything better and wanted to, not to have Riley to have any sad memories, and in the end it was sadness that saved her, you know? Like, it can't just be all joy all the time. You need, like, the bad memories too, because, like, they can have, a positive impact on you and your character and stuff like that. Or they can, like, make you more cautious next time or something like that. You need them too. You can't just push away all the bad memories and just leave stuff for the happy ones. Didn't Joy learn her lesson last time? I mean, come on.
Waved at a guy who was actually waving at a girl behind her. Oh, that was so bad. Good choice.
You know, my brain is obviously not doing a good job because, you know, in, like, if I like waved at someone, like, that wasn't waving at me today, my brain would, like, in, like, I don't know, 7 months or something, my brain would be, like, in the middle of the night, be like, hey, wake up! You remember that one time you waved at someone who didn't wave back at you? Yeah! Now stir a little bit. Now think about that a little bit. Think about it. And then you can't sleep. Yeah, so yeah, apparently, like, I think my brain just, like, keeps those little balls, and they just don't put it in long term, but they, like, keep it in this thing, and every time they're bored, they're just like, hey, let's play that memory for her.
I don't want to mess it up or break it or burn it to the ground or anything.
Sadness.
Yeah, I feel sadness so much.
Promise. Have I ever steered you wrong before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Many times.
Yeah, I love sadness. I am sadness, which is
There I go.
a really, really sad thing to say. But I feel so much. I don't want to hurt it or burn it or break it or burn it to the ground or anything. That's me every time someone wants to put something important in my hands, and I'm like, no, you hold it. With my luck and everything, I will probably, you know, accidentally, you know, break it. Why are they all in water though? You know what that reminds me of? Awa from Avatar, you know? From not even the Way of Water, but the first one, and of course the Way of Water, like both of those, like with the blue guys. That reminds me of Awa. Oh, puberty? Yeah, it's starting. How is it starting overnight though? Yeah, I don't think that's the real puberty thing. No, I think it was actually just, you know, the warning sign for puberty. It was not what started puberty.
You're always on me! Can't you just lay off for like 1 second? Overreact much?
I barely touched it. Those morons broke the console.
Riley, what's wrong?
Oh, Mom looks sad.
I'm the worst! Oh no!
I barely touched it.
That's what I said.
They got a new console. Overreact, like, yeah, emotions aren't subtle anymore in puberty. Like, you're angry, like, you're not only a little angry, you're like, ah! Or you're sad, yeah, you're not only a little sad, you're straight up crying your eyes out. Welcome to friggin' puberty. Oh, this movie's gonna be so much fun.
Well, that's a preview of the next 10 years.
I love it when they go inside the parents' heads because the parents are so cynical. Like, the dad's brain is so bored and the mother's brain is so cynical all the time. I love it. Also, where the heck are, like, the emotion in the mother's brains? Like, it's you know, that is like like they are emotions gonna be joining like Riley's thing, and they're all gonna like be a mess. So is it like after puberty that they like they're probably gonna like have to organize it, right? Because there are more emotions coming. Even like it's not only those few, and even the few that come there in this movie. Like you have a lot of like there's this really big wheel, I think, of emotions. Like there are the core emotions, then there more emotions and more emotions. Like it's really freaking big. Like anger has like 5 other emotions, then I once again have like each 2 emotions under them, you know, stuff like that. So is it like gonna like be like a hierarchy system? Like are those like in the Brass brain like the core emotions sitting there, and the emotions like underneath them are just like, you know, are not allowed in like headquarters, like they're still there, but like they're not the bosses, you know. It's like the ones around the mother's table are basically like the boss emotions, and then you like got all the other emotions that are like not the bosses, and therefore they're not allowed around the like main table, but like they're still there, you know. They're like just the workers or something, and then workers under those workers, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like a hierarchy thing. I don't know, I'm so interested in that.
Are you okay? Everybody act regular.
She doesn't look bad,
We gotta say something.
especially for an animated character. She looks great.
Not me.
That's anxiety.
Oh my gosh, I love the red in your hair.
Oh,
Ah, she's very cringe, yeah.
Maybe when I make the team, I can join Team Redhead too. Yeah.
Ooh, this is hurting me.
That's embarrassment. He's not really big on eye contact.
headquarters.
Sadness is totally in love with embarrassment.
No, am I saying right?
And we.
Wah.
And we.
Nicknames. I'm gonna call you Wee Wee.
Wee. But how did he turn the...
Driving.
Yeah.
Console up.
Ah. Also, I love that he's like driving the console with the console apps just so he doesn't have to get up.
Here we go.
Shouldn't we be called like annoyed or something like that, you know? Instead of boredom, because it doesn't seem like he seems bored, but like every emotion he made Riley have so far seemed like more, or no, every emotion like he made Riley have so far was like more swagger and coolness, you know, and every emotion he felt so far was like more annoyed, apparently. Like I don't know, is ennui really the right term for that? It feels like coolness and annoyment mixed into one, you know what I mean? Like he's too cool for anything.
It's alone, and only the teachers know her name.
Okay, you and I are gonna be
Oh, this is a sad story.
Yeah, anxiety and fear are gonna be really, really, really great friends. Yeah, anxiety is just creating the most horror scenarios, what's gonna happen, and then obsessing over them. I feel that.
And a best friend's wedding before you're invited, but I will keep you in the loop, I promise.
Can we just get teased with nostalgia? That's great. I like nostalgia already.
I feel terrible. I respect you so much. I would never do anything to mess you
That's
up.
laying it on a bit thick, don't you think?
Joy, player, and you lead the team so amazingly, and I really look up to you. And
Thanks.
Anxiety's saving her butt right now. Like sometimes she's really useful, but
Oh, you guys, I mean, it really wasn't anything. I'm just trying to help.
yeah, so anxiety is like really helpful right now, but there are a lot of situations when she's gonna make things so much freaking worse. So much worse. And I'm also pretty sure that anxiety doesn't mind compromising our belief system. By the way, because like anxiety could totally be the emotion being like, you know that thing earlier when she like went and helped the girl with the coins. Like anxiety could totally be like that emotion being like, yeah, that would be the right thing to do, and that's like a belief system. But everyone here, like this horror scenario, that horror scenario, and that horror scenario could happen. So we're not gonna do that. And then she compromised a belief system. So yeah. Like anxiety is really like a helpful emotion sometimes, but you shouldn't let her like lead the ship. That's not a good idea. That's how bad shit happens, and we're losing friends, and we're getting hypocrites, and becoming bad people.
To her friends, she's not gonna break it.
Oh, you're so right, Joy.
That's basically what I just predicted, isn't it? She just destroyed the belief system. That is basically, or at least compromised the belief system. That is basically what I said just minutes ago.
What?
She just destroyed the belief system. She just put it in the trash.
Alright, welcome
Damn.
to the team, Mission.
I thought she was gonna compromise the belief system, not to put it in the trash.
Don't worry, Riley. You're in good hands. Now, let's change everything about you.
Oh, let's change everything about you. Well, shit. Oh, not good. Is this gonna be like a Prison Break movie? Which is fine because I'm wearing a Prison Break t-shirt.
I will now believe in myself.
Yeah, that is a terrible power. Somehow it still helped. He did it. It was not even nearly an accident, but he did it. It was not even nearly his intention, but he did it.
Good for every pot. Come on!
There's a lid for every pot. Disgusting.
Where are you going?
Back to
Secret crush.
Help Riley.
Riley's not up
I
there.
shipped that.
She's
I
out
shipped that,
there.
guys.
You know the console better than anybody. You've read the manuals cover to cover.
I mean, sadness was the solution once before. She could be the solution now, like being sad about like her friends being sad, sad about like having this rift between her and her friends. Like those are things that actually, you know, could jumpstart Riley back, you know. Give her a few decent moments. So sadness was the solution once before. She could be the solution in this movie as well.
They're working your way.
We're losing them, we're losing them.
Okay, if ennui is boredom, why isn't he behaving like boredom? Like everything he did so far wasn't boredom. He is basically just, I don't know, coolness and rationality. Not really rationality. I don't say rationality. It's more like coolness, right? He's more cool, and he's also behaving more cool than bored. Am I the only one who's thinking that?
That's a sarcasm. It can open for miles. Run for your life.
It's a sarcasm.
Really? Get up and glow.
It's a sarcasm. It's a sarcasm. That is great. That is great. I did not think of that.
Oh yeah, or that.
Okay, but where did the stream of consciousness go? Because it can't just end, you know, it still has to go to the back of the mind, right? So it can't just end, but it seems like it just ended. It drops into that abyss of sarcasm. So does the stream of consciousness not don't go in into the back of the mind anymore? But that doesn't seem right. That is weird. I'm irritated.
Well, this
has been really fun.
Extremely.
Yeah, we need sadness now. We need sadness now because that is the only thing that's like sadness seems like the right person to get her back to her friends, because right now she is really hurting her friends with that, and she doesn't realize it or she doesn't care. But when sadness is there, sadness will care, you know. So she can make Riley care about that again. I really think sadness could be the solution here too. Of course, they still need to get the belief system, but sadness might be like one of the best people to like get the beliefs to like put this to make Riley, you know, stay afloat till then, and then she's probably gonna be the one to like put this belief system back in place, right? Because sadness is like really close to remorse, and I think remorse is the thing that will make Riley see that like she is not the person she thought she was anymore, and get her like good person belief system back.
all the time when all you folks do is complain, complain, complain. Riley doesn't need us as much as she needs them.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a little bit I know that she like is a person, like the emotion is portrayed by a person, but she should still be the emotion, right? And joy is, you know, joy. So right, second and before she was angry, which would suggest that she got something inside her head being controlling her emotions as well. But she doesn't have emotions. She is an emotion. She is joy. So how is she angry and now sad?
We might as well lie down and give up now.
Well, actually, that does sound kind of nice. Ow.
And anger just became like sympathy, and had empathy and sympathy, which is the thing that we previously connected with sadness, which made sense for sadness, because she could empathize because she is sadness, you know, that makes sense. But anger, empathizing makes it and being like sympathetic, that makes no sense, right? They're cute together. Are we getting romance between the emotions? That is cute, but also very weird.
2, Val passes to us and we miss it. We can't let her do this to Riley. We have to shut this down.
Yeah, like I said, not healthy. Like sometimes anxiety is helpful, but like stuff like that, not helpful. Not at all helpful. I mean, we've all lived through it, you know. Every horror scenario playing out in our head, what could go wrong? Like, there's so much possibilities, but not helpful, especially in the middle of the night and when you're already nervous anyways.
Eyes, and the Olympics call, and she rallies a weary nation to victory. Joy, reality is also a thing.
I love Disgust. Disgust's like, Joy, reality is also a thing.
Why did she stop? Sadness?
Like I said, sadness is gonna save the day. She just saved her from doing something she couldn't take back, you know? Like, sadness is like really, really freaking helpful. She is the solution to so many things in these movies. I bet she's also gonna be the one to like put the belief system back. Because I think that from all the emotions, that is like anger, disgust, and fear won't be protected for that. Joy probably also won't be. Sadness, on the other hand, she can feel remorse, so that can like jumpstart getting the belief system back. You know, being like, yeah, that what anxiety gave us is not good. We are gonna destroy that, and then being the person we were before because we regret what we did. And that seems like a sadness kind of thing, you know?
Oh no! It's a brainstorm!
It's a brainstorm! That is hilarious.
You have a parachute?
Yes.
Obviously.
Any of you.
Yeah, why don't any of you have a parachute? Feel you're very helpful. That is not gonna change the coach's opinion of you just because you colored your hair. What the heck?
I'm not good enough. What? I'm not good enough.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not good enough.
Hell yeah, step up embarrassment, come on! I love how this like thing is a total different animation style than Inside Out. It is such a stark contrast. Also, Pouchy was like a total different animation style, so it felt like really out of place. I love it. Okay, one question was the plan. How are you not getting drowned in the avalanche? Like, how is your plan to not get, you know, drowned or killed in the avalanche?
We can fix it.
You can't fix it. Anxiety can't fix this.
Together.
Wow, anxiety. I love how anxiety is hyper moving. Yeah, she's having a panic attack. Yeah, come on, put the belief system on there. It's probably not gonna work, right? Ah, yeah, it's working.
Good person.
Yes. It's not helping the panic attack though. Because what she did is contradicting.
I'm sorry.
What she did is contradicting with her.
Trying to protect her.
The fact that she hurt her friend and did all those things is kind of contradicting her I'm a good person belief system, which probably causes cognitive dissonance, which is causing cognitive dissonance in the brain, and probably also helping the panic attack right now. Maybe a little bit. I guess. That would be my guess. But maybe it's...
But you're right. You don't get to choose who Riley is.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Keep the best and toss the rest.
Yep. Yeah, she needs to adjust her belief system. Because neither of the two works. The I'm a good person belief system is hurting her right now because it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really fit with what she did, and also with the bad memories, by the way. With the bad memories, by the way, like it doesn't really fit, so there's cognitive dissonance as well, which probably also just fueling the panic attack right now. It's definitely not helping her calm down. Okay, what's a new belief? Come on.
Joy, what are you doing?
He's letting her form more authentic belief system.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I am strong. I need help sometimes.
Yeah. That's great. Oh my god, this is making me cry. Like, it's not this really, really static thing. It's so much more. Yeah, that helped the panic attack. Because it stopped the cognitive dissonance. And stopped anxiety's hold, and stopped the cognitive dissonance, and then stopped the panic attack. That was great. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh.
There's regret. There you go. I was right about the regret, I was wrong about the sadness part. No one was even touching the console, by the way. Yay, as joy again.
Mom and Dad are very disappointed. We don't go pro and we find work as an ethnomusicologist even though we don't really know what that is. We have no friends and we die alone.
Okay, none of that is happening right now.
Yeah, I feel that. But then again, anxiety is so much like better and can be so much more useful if she's like not in charge, but like just there helping, you know, like one of the other emotions, and not the one in charge, you know, because in charge, you've seen that it is horror. It is not going well. It is not going well. But if she's like just there to help and support and like isn't the like boss or anything, she can probably be helpful.
No.
She can be helpful in some situations.
She goes away for 3 days and all we get is gold.
But then what about the red in her hair? Did she join a gang?
Welcome back, anxiety.
Okay, so yeah, anxiety is like one of the main controls, but she's like still there. Okay, guys, that's it. I liked it very much. I enjoyed it a lot. I was like a little bit irritated that the emotions had different emotions. I think that's irritating. I really loved the whole belief system thing. That was quite entertaining. Yeah, really like that. What else? I really thought that sadness was gonna be the solution again. I mean, she was part of the solution, but I really thought that she might have been the solution again. But once again, like, the bad memories were also kind of the solution, so sadness was kind of a solution, because before that, like, sadness was making bad memories, and they put them away, and now joy put bad memories away that didn't necessarily had something to do with like sadness, but it just didn't fit in Joy's view of Riley, which is that she's a good person and that's it. So I really like that, like, we saw once again that the bad memories are important too, to like make the real self of sense of self that like is, you know, doesn't counter, that does actually like show who you really are, so that you don't have cognitive dissonance about stuff you do. with when you have like the sense of self that like you're a good person, and you, I don't know, you trip someone on the field, you instantly get like cognitive dissonance. That would not be great. Anxiety was really well represented. I loved anxiety. Everyone else was kind of like weird. I'm still really sure that Ennui called boredom. He didn't act like boredom. He acted like coolness. Let's be honest. So that was more coolness and less boredom. I didn't see boredom there at all. Like, he didn't seem to act like boredom at all. That didn't come into play at all, in my opinion. I really enjoyed the, like, small, appearances of nostalgia. I love Nostalgia. I can't wait to see Nostalgia. She was great. Yeah, everyone else was, I don't know, most of the time they were acted kind of out of character for their emotion, was my feeling. Like, anger showed a lot of sympathy, which was weird. Joy showed like a lot of sadness and motivationalness and hopelessness and stuff like that. Sadness was pretty in character most of the time. Then you had like, okay, disgust and fear were fine, I guess. But like, those mentions, like anger showing sympathy was really weird, and I don't know, it just was kind of weird. Embarrassment did some things that don't really fit with embarrassment, in my opinion. But then again, I think it's embarrassment is really loosely defined. So, and I'm not a psychologist, so that again. Envy also. Envy was kind of bugging me, because for me envy is, you know, those comments with, oh my god, I wish I thought of that, and oh my god, I wish I had your hair. Yeah, those were on point, but then, but all the other stuff she said were a lot of inwardly focused, like we need to be better, we need to do that, we need to do that. That seemed to a lot more like anxiety. Like envy seemed to have a big part of anxiety in it, which was kind of weird, honestly. And she had way too much control that wasn't envy focused, you know. That was kind of weird. I don't know. I felt like it. And yeah, once I really love the difference in animation between like pouty and and the animation in Inside Out in general. And Anxiety was great. Anxiety, actually, I really enjoyed Anxiety a lot. She acted like Anxiety does. She was great. She was. I had no problems with Anxiety and how she was portrayed and stuff like that. I had no problems with that. That was fine. Yeah. Also, it was kinda weird at the end that when Riley showed regret towards her friends. I know it's based on her belief system, but like it's still an emotion. So I feel like embarrassment and sadness, or at least sadness, probably embarrassment and sadness, but at least sadness should have touched her control at that point, because regret is kind of like an emotion that is associated with sadness, right? And also maybe a little bit with embarrassment. So I feel like those two should have like touched the console together, or sadness should have touched the console, but that no one touched the console, which didn't make much sense to me. When she was, you know, feeling regret towards her friends. I don't know. But yeah, all in all, it was a really enjoyable movie. I enjoyed it a lot. It got me to cry, actually. Once again, and it was hilarious. It was great. I loved it. Tell me what you thought of Inside Out 2 in the comments, and then I hope I will see you in my next video again. Yeah, till then, bye guys!